All right, we're back for the midweek edition of the Valley's most in-depth weather forecast video. Good evening, everyone. I'm Eric Wilhelm, and today, as promised, it turned out to be just a fantastic summer day, a midweek hiatus from the humidity that is expected to stick around for at least a few more days. Wanted to start out this evening's video with another time-lapse from Youngstown. We've had some fog in the river valleys over the last couple of mornings, and that fog burned off, giving way to just a beautiful sky. Midday and afternoon today, another one of those days with just those picturesque cumulus clouds dotting the landscape. Just visibility was fantastic this afternoon. Can't say enough about how nice it was outside during the second half of the day today, and keep those windows open tonight. In July, we only had 2 cooler than average high temperatures for the entire month. August so far, kind of a horse of a different color, if you will. 4 out of 5 days have been cooler than average, including today. We did 77 at the airport this afternoon. Tonight, probably our coolest night that we've had in probably about 6 weeks since the tail end of June. And it's because the air has dried out so much. We have been plagued with midsummer dew points, mostly in the 60s. Nothing unusual for midsummer, but they have been elevated. But starting early this morning, dew points have been mostly in the 50s, even bottoming out in the upper 40s to around 50 in parts of the area during the afternoon. Today at the airport, the dew point bumped up to 58 in the 6 o'clock hour, but that's just kind of an exception. Most of our local dew points are in the lower 50s, and those lower 50s dew points, that's a pretty good approximation of where our overnight low temperatures will end up. With a mostly clear sky tonight, good night for radiational cooling, and the temperature will cool back to about the dew point, and that could lead to some fog by tomorrow morning. Yeah, the sky partly cloudy to mostly clear this evening. See some high clouds here and there this evening, but generally it'll be pretty clear later on tonight. There's not much of interest across the U.S. this evening, just a few hit-or-miss showers and storms, typical summertime stuff in parts of the southeast this evening. There is a severe weather threat along the front range of the Rockies. Severe thunderstorm watch out for Denver, Colorado Springs, heading up towards Casper and Cheyenne. Boy, that is about it. And actually the tropics are quiet for the time being, but this is going to be a very busy tropical season. It's already been a busy tropical season, and Colorado State today put out their revised estimate of how many hurricanes, major hurricanes, there will be across the Atlantic, and the numbers are through the roof. It may be a year kind of like we had back in 2005, where they have to go to the Greek alphabet at the end of the list because we're going to run out of names. And maybe just that busy. We had that happen back in 2005. All right, back here at home. Much like the last couple mornings, maybe some fog to contend with, especially in the river valleys for Thursday morning. Otherwise, smooth sailing for Thursday. High pressure just off to our north. A good deal of sunshine throughout the course of the day. As we go into the day on Friday, there's this little upper-level disturbance pushing through, and in the low levels of the atmosphere, a little bit of an easterly component to the wind out in central and eastern PA will produce kind of a gloomy day with a few showers around. This far to the west, I think our rain chances are lower, but I don't want to rule out a passing shower on Friday, especially in the afternoon. But that is just a brief hiccup in this nice pattern. We're back to mostly sunny skies by Saturday, and temperatures will warm up into the 80s, although the humidity stays in check through the weekend. The atmospheric moisture overall stays pretty low through the weekend, but then here come the yellows by early next week. So by Sunday night and Monday, it's turning muggy, and yeah, it looks pretty sticky for at least the first half of next week, although the European model would suggest there's a push of drier air that tries to work in starting around Wednesday. Not sure if that's the right idea just yet. It's something that particular model is trying to pick up on. But in the meantime, dew points mostly in the 50s for the next handful of days through the weekend. This is going to be a great summer weekend to do summertime stuff, socially distanced, of course. But finding your way into the pool, into water of any kind, doing some outdoor chores, some yard work, be a great weekend for that. It's going to turn warm, but it's not going to be all that humid just yet. I showed you this last evening. Our thinking hasn't changed a whole lot. Next week's increase in atmospheric moisture, higher dew points, if you will, and a couple of weather disturbances will probably lead to several chances of wet weather starting Monday afternoon and taking us into Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday might be the most unsettled part of next week. All right, pretty brief edition of Weather for Weather Geeks this evening with a pretty quiet weather pattern about to unfold across the valley. Thank you for watching, and hope you enjoy this beautiful midsummer weather over the next couple of days. I'll see you back here, same time, same place, on Thursday.